What's going on, guys? I thought I would do this video and give you a little look at behind the scenes, show you a bit of the statistics of Aussie English whilst also talking about the different countries that are listening to the podcast, because sometimes these things are a little surprising. And I also wanted to ask you guys if you would like me to start uploading the podcast, the audio from the podcast, onto YouTube. Would you find that useful? Are there many of you guys who prefer to listen to podcasts via YouTube? So if that's something that you would like, comment down below and let me know. But let's have a little look at the statistics. So it's been pretty good this year. I've been really impressed. At the start of this year, we were averaging almost 250,000. In fact, I think it got above 250,000 downloads in the first month of this year. And that's obviously in large part due to the fact that a lot of people make New Year's resolutions. They pick up English, they work really hard, and then obviously it peters off a little bit. Anyway, at the moment we are averaging, about 5,000 downloads a day, which is really good. And we're getting about 160,000 downloads a month. So I think that's incredible. I'm very proud of Aussie English and what it's become. I'm really happy to see that you guys are using this. So yeah, that's where the statistics are currently with monthly downloads and daily downloads. If we go down here a bit, I wanted to show you this map of the world. So I've been slowly watching this sort of fill in more and more and more over the last few months, because it started to get to some more obscure countries, right? Like Madagascar here. There's been some of the Congo. Iceland has had a few downloads. And this month, I was really, really impressed to see that we have made it to 120 countries worldwide have listened or have downloaded the podcast. In fact, maybe 119, because I think I saw, unknown. So that probably includes the countries that are already listed here. But 119, maybe 120 countries have downloaded the podcast and listened to the podcast. So guys, my question to you watching this video is, where are you watching from? I would love to know which countries you guys are from. So make sure to put that in a comment below. And obviously, if you're not listening to the podcast already, download the podcast on your phone. You can get this via any good podcast application. Just do a search for the podcast Aussie English. And yeah, it'll really help you level up your English and get to a really advanced level. And I thought I would talk about the top 10 countries. So we have obviously Australia. Number one, big surprise, right? A lot of you guys are in Australia listening to the podcast. You're students here, you're working here, you're migrating here, you're in Australia, maybe you're traveling here, and you are listening to the podcast. So that's a bit over half of all the downloads. There you go, almost 90,000. Second is Japan. I'm really impressed with that because I don't see a lot of Japanese people commenting on Facebook, on YouTube, or sending me emails. So you guys are obviously working really hard. You're obviously consuming a lot of content, but feel free to say hello more often, because I don't really meet too many Japanese students. There's a few, but not a lot. Second is Vietnam. There we go, over here. Vietnam at 6,500 downloads this month. Good job. Another one I wasn't expecting. Vietnam, obviously really, really passionate about Australian English. Number 4 is the US at almost 6,000 downloads. That doesn't surprise me as much because I can imagine there are a lot of migrants, people traveling there working on their English, right? So that was kind of to be expected. Number 5, back to Asia, is Korea here. South Korea, that is. Obviously, North Korea, we're still at 0. Bugger. But Korea is at almost 6,000 as well in number 5. Number 6 is Brazil at almost 5,000 downloads. Oi, todo mundo do Brasil. Hello, everyone from Brazil. And then we have number 7 is unknown, so not sure where that is. Then we have number 8, which looks like, is that Ireland? IR. What could that be? I don't think it is. Maybe it is Iran. It's Iran. What am I smoking? Iran at 3,200. So all the Iranians out there. Thank you for listening to the podcast. After that, we have GB, which I imagine is Great Britain, yep, at 3,000. And then number 10 is Germany at 2,400. Anyway, thought I would show you that, guys. It's great to see you guys working so hard, consuming the podcast all over the world. It's really, really humbling. I'll keep making content like this, guys. But again, let me know if you would like me to put these episodes up on YouTube as well, if that's going to be helpful, okay? Anyway, that's enough for today. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.